What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Um, here at Crypto Nation. I just want to say thank you, everybody who's been um, subscribed to the channel. Um, I haven't posted it since yesterday, but like if you recently subscribed, thanks. And let's get right into it. I want to start also doing, reaction videos. This is going to probably be my first reaction video. I think I want to start doing these more on my channel, to spice my channel up somewhat. And I believe this will also help the algorithm, help me out. But anyways, the crypto community, there's been a lot going on with the whole Ben Armstrong thing with bitboy crypto. There's been a lot of drama going on between him and I guess those other guys he's been working with. I don't like at the end of the day, we're just we're, everybody in the crypto community. If you don't know Ben, know him personally. I don't obviously don't know him personally, but everybody in the crypto community, especially the big players, the big YouTubers, are all kind of intertwined. Some of these guys know each other. You know what I mean? And us smaller YouTubers that's in crypto making content, we're on the outside looking in, but BitBoy, whatever Ben, he has a big platform. He was, I guess the backstory is he was working with other guys on that other channel. It was called BitBoy Crypto, but he got kicked off, and there was controversy about was that his real channel or it's a lot going on. Apparently he went to the guy's house yesterday. You can watch the video. He went to his house. One of the guys he used to work with, I guess, allegedly, Ben claims that he stole his Lamborghini, or obviously he must have sued him where he got his Lamborghini. That's what it looked like. How can somebody just steal your Lamborghini, without, repercussions or getting arrested? He obviously, something must have went down behind the scenes where he was able to take Ben's Lamborghini. But anyways, you can watch, there's a video where he went to his house to confront him and he got arrested. But, in this video, I guess, Ben, he's apologizing about what happened. There's been a lot going on. Like I said, at the end of the day, we're on the outside looking in. But I guess this is like the aftermath of it. And I'm gonna, start playing it.
Um, if you guys could, I've got a donation address for commissary. If you guys could put that in, I would love to get a cup of ramen. Like, if I could just get a cup of ramen. If I could just get a cup of ramen. And if I could just make one of those jail burritos. You guys know what I'm talking about. The guys who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. It's a jail burrito, guys. I can't even remember how to make them anymore. I think you need the ramen. I think you need Cheetos. You got some real chefs in here, guys. They can cook those jail burritos up, and I'm really looking forward to eating one. It's going to be really exciting. As a lot of you guys know, I was arrested last night, hence why I'm here in jail, obviously. And sorry, this is hard for me, guys. The fact is that I got 2 charges last night. One of them, and I haven't looked at the internet. I haven't seen the internet. I don't know what people are saying. I don't know. But I do know that the charge that I got, one of them, the first one is just, and this is when they arrested me. Okay, this is the charge that I was given, and I don't want to be seen as this kind of person, guys. I don't want to be seen as this kind of person. I'm done. I'm done with it. Guys, I got a loitering charge. Guys, I'm not a loiterer. I guess I am. Frick. I guess I am, guys. I am. My name's.
Okay, so stop it right there. So that probably wasn't a good idea for him to go to the guy's house like that. If they're fighting, if they're battling out in court, that's what they need to do. They need to go to court. They need to go to court and battle out. If Ben won his Lamborghini back, I'm quite sure there's a legal process to get it back. But obviously, he must have lost. Like I said, we're on the outside looking in. There's a reason that guy that he worked with have his Lamborghini. In fact, he went to his house and he got arrested. So from the outside looking in, it looked like Ben is in the wrong. By then he apparently he live streamed it when the cops came to confront him. He live streamed it. The fact that you showed up at somebody's house like that, yes, honestly, that's kind of dangerous. you show up unexpected at somebody's house, depending what state you're in, man, you show up at somebody's house like that unexpected, and they don't want you there. You tell somebody to leave your property, they don't leave, man. You have the right to use deadly force. I'm not saying I wish that on Ben or whatever, but I'm just saying though, showing up at his house unexpectedly like that and did a live stream. That honestly, that wasn't a good look, to show up at his house like that. That, like I said, that could have, like I said, we're on the outside looking in. That could have been dangerous. I'm just saying, but I'm glad he made it. Ben made it out okay. He just got arrested, but that's what happened.
It's Ben Armstrong. I'm in Gwinnett County Jail right now as we speak. And I am a loiterer. I have to admit it. Can you guys accept me as a loiterer? The second charge I got was, this is hard to admit too. I made someone scared. I made someone scared. That's literally the charge. Simple assault, placing another person in fear. Didn't touch, wasn't even within 20 feet. But I'm going forward, I'm not allowed to talk about this other person. And so I can't say this person's name, but what I can say is apparently this person was scared of me. The volume up. My wife says, man, you can totally turn the volume up. She is back here, guys. So I don't know what this means, guys, that I've now caused fear in the heart of man. And it's very sad to me. I certainly didn't think that I was going to do that. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make, anyone who's threatened my life scared. I didn't want to do that. And so I don't want to be seen as that person. So I'm not going to be that person anymore, guys. If you guys want to see some statements that I made, we can get serious here now, guys. Okay. Obviously I'm not in an orange jumpsuit. This is actually a former hit merch shirt turned backwards. It's very uncomfortable around the neck backwards. It feels like the noose is tightening on me. But guys, we're gonna get serious here, and I'm gonna talk about I'm leaving crypto. I'm gonna talk about that. And everybody who watches my channel and has watched me for a long time knows how I feel about cryptocurrency.
Okay, he said that he's going to be leaving crypto. When you say leaving crypto, I'm trying to think. Does it mean like selling all your crypto, or does he mean like just leaving as a as a YouTuber? I'm assuming when you say leaving crypto, he's not going to be making crypto videos. That's just what I'm assuming. As far as him still being in crypto, he's obviously still going to be in crypto. He's been, like you said, I watch his videos, I follow his channel. He's been in crypto for like 12 or 13 years, or ever since it's been in existence, especially with altcoins and all that. But I guess I'm assuming when he say leaving crypto, he's probably not going to be, a voice. He's most likely he's not going to be a voice of the community anymore. Like he is, because he has a big platform, so he has a voice. A lot of people follow Ben. Hell, I even follow Ben, but it's just not a good look, the stuff that's going on with him. I think he has some personal stuff going on, with the people that he worked with over at bitboy Crypto. He had a falling out with his, business partners, but there was some other rumors going on. Like I said, I don't know anything. I only can go by what I see, pretty much, only can go by what I see, but it's not a good look for the community. It just shows toxic. It just shows the toxicity in the that can go on in our community. Um, Ben, he seemed like a cool guy. It's just like he just had this falling out. Only the people that really know him really know what's going on or whatever.
And they know how hard it's going to be for me to leave crypto for 5 or 6 days. It's going to be really hard. It's going to be really difficult for me to leave for 5 or 6 days. But that's what I'm going to do. I love you guys. I hope you guys know that. Like, look, let's talk about what happened. And look, we're not going to talk crypto today. I'm going to talk about what happened last night. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do going forward and what this channel looks like, and my strategy going forward. Guys, I don't have to fight against the other side. Still more? They can't hear me? Oh my God, it's so soft. Why is it so soft? Oh, I turned it I turned it down instead of up. Wow. People say I'm turned, and I guess this is true. Guys, we're not going to talk crypto today. So if you want to hear crypto today, but of course I do know this is the juiciest drama in all of crypto. But if you want to see a statement that I made about the situation, about, if you guys are interested in the juicy gossip, go ahead, go check out Twitter, or x.com. Bitboy, well, no, I'm not Bitboy anymore, apparently. Ben Armstrong's X is my Twitter handle. If you guys want to see the statement that I put out on, everything that occurred yesterday, you can do that. But, what Concuss Smith says, Ben, will you please stream the upcoming suicide attempt? No, the only shot I had at committing suicide was based on the psychological prison that I was living in for a long time. I've broken out of it. Last night was not a low point for me. Some people feel like it is. There's a lot of wrong stuff going on out there, guys. And like I said, going forward, I'm not going to be talking about the other side. Guys, the other side is, they don't have anything to stand on. Our legal case is so unbelievably strong.
Okay, guys. Yeah. So, like I said, what he got going on with the people that only they, at the end of the day, only they know what's going on. Ben, the people that he's fighting with in court, or the people that's suing him, or whoever he's suing, only they know what's really going on behind the scenes. There was other rumors. I heard about the rumors about the Ben coin and all that. There was rumors that Ben, apparently he was promoting coins that was I guess allegedly, I'm going to use the word allegedly, that was fraudulent or whatever. There wasn't real projects. There was just what you call them, shit coins or whatever. He'll get people to buy them and then pump them and then dump them or whatever. But hey, that's just allegedly. I don't know what really happened behind the scenes. That's just allegedly, but I'm only going by what people say. I don't know if it's true or not. We're just on the outside looking in. But yeah, if you, I'm obviously not going to be able to play this whole 42-minute video. I'm just giving my take about the whole situation with Ben and everything. And like I said, this is really my first reaction video. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, but obviously, if you guys want to go watch this whole video, his YouTube is right there. Ben Armstrong. That's the title. Ben Armstrong leaving crypto. What this means going forward. But anyways, that's his channel right there. But yeah, I'll probably play just a couple more minutes of the video, and that'll be it. Was really just a reaction video.
Unbelievably strong. That my lawyers have told me not to talk about it anymore at all. And I want you guys to understand, this doesn't have anything to do with last night, other than the fact that now it's harder for me to talk about it publicly because I'm not allowed to talk about the scared person. The person who's scared of me, a lot of people know who it is. The person who is scared of me, I'm not allowed to talk about him anymore because he's going to try to get my bond revoked. Okay, so we'll not be talking about that situation, other than to go over what happened, and I'm not going to be talking about the other side going forward. We've won, guys. We've already won. And so a lot of people feel like last night was like some kind of low point for me. Guys, I don't give a flip about going to jail. That means nothing to me. Like, it was inconvenient because there was 5.5 hours, or well, let me say this. I don't know what time I was live streaming. Y'all know. I think it was about 8:30. I think I got in the police car about 9ish. And I got to the jail probably about 9:30. As soon as I got into the jail, it took about 30 minutes to get me into the back. And then there was so that would have put it in at about 10. They didn't process a soul in there. Not a soul, at least a male soul. They did process a few women during this period, but they didn't process, or book in is the right word I'm looking for here. They didn't book one person that was full till like 2:30 in the morning. And no, there was nothing wrong with my teeth. I didn't need a dentist, but they did have nurses. The nurses were cool last night. It was a guy and a girl. They were cool. The guy told me, he was like, "What? I don't understand what, I'm glad to be working again because for so many hours, I don't know what's going on. Nothing was happening. So I don't know what occurred, but it was inconvenient being in jail, obviously. And of course I didn't know what the internet was saying and stuff, but guys, that means nothing to me. I'm not scared of jail. That was the whole point of last night, was saying, I am not scared. Hell or high water. I am not scared. And I think for people to really understand what occurred, first of all, there were no drugs involved, okay? I was amped up last night because I went to face my bully. I went to face my bully. I want you to think about this. The moment, it's easy for me to stand up to a bully on the internet. And you guys know, look what I did with Sam. Guys, this is not unique behavior for me. Going and live streaming in front of someone who's attacking me and attacking crypto or attacking somebody else. That's not unusual, guys. That's not erratic, okay? What occurred is I wanted to see the Lamborghini, which, by the way, the Lamborghini, even though it is in someone else's name, title, and I know who it is, it's, everybody read between the lines here on what I'm trying to say here. It was actually not in the garage. So I still don't know where it is, but I know who owns it 100%. I know who has the title, and everybody knows.
Yeah, like I said again, like you say, um, I'm reading between the lines. Like I say, he's mentioning the Lamborghini again. Like I said before earlier in this video, the Lamborghini, something must have happened. Something must have happened where he had to give up his Lamborghini. I don't think somebody just came and say, "Hey, this is my Lamborghini now." I honestly don't believe it happened like that. If something legal must have happened where maybe he owed somebody some money. He must have owed somebody some big money. And so like instead of giving him the money, he just gave him his Lamborghini. That's probably I think that's what happened. And now he probably have a change of heart and just want his Lamborghini back. But that's just what I think what happened. I don't see nobody just coming and taking his Lamborghini. He must have lost it from he probably owed somebody some money. That was probably worth about as much as the Lamborghini. That's just what I'm assuming. I'm just assuming doesn't make it right. I'm just guessing. I'm just speculating. I'm speculating about how he lost his Lamborghini. But I do know I don't think anybody was just going to come and just take his Lamborghini legally without then. He could have easily just called the cops, be like, hey, my Lamborghini got stolen, and then they would have helped him get it back, and whoever stole the Lamborghini obviously would have got arrested, right? So something like I said, this is speculation, but I believe the Lamborghini he must have lost it from owing somebody some big money. But like I said, that's my speculation on that one. I'm gonna play the video probably a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna wrap this reaction video up.
Who it is here, okay? So the fact is that I go to the house and I don't know what I'm really expecting, but the point of me going is to say in person, I am not scared of you. And what I wanted to do is, I'm not scared of jail. Think of your wife and son. Guys, I was in jail for a few hours. My kids are at my mom's house today anyways. Like, guys, I'm going to see the kids today. It's no problem. When I say I'm scared to go to jail, I mean, I'm not scared to get booked for a night for something that was extremely minor. Okay. Do I want to go to prison for years? Do I want to actually physically hurt someone so that I actually would have serious charges I could get in trouble for? No, obviously not. But what I mean is I'm just not scared to face my bullies. I'm not scared. And if last night what happened was what had to happen, I think what you guys are going to see is you're going to see another step in my evolution as a person, and the next step in the evolution of me as a content creator, and the next step in the process of me just being in crypto. And I've had a really hard time focusing, guys. I've had a really hard time focusing, obviously all the time. I have a hard time focusing. I've spoken to someone this week. I definitely have ADHD. I've never had any treatment for it a single time. And
Okay. He just admitted right there that he have ADHD. So obviously there is something going on. There is something going on there with him. Um, yeah. So obviously he just admitted right there he has the ADHD. There's a lot of people who have ADHD. Hell, I probably could have had ADHD some point in my life. We all got we all have our own disabilities or whatever. But I'm feeling that this whole thing that happened with the whole bitboy crypto, that channel they had. I believe that me personally, I believe that this has highly affected him. Mentally, I think this has highly affected him. Even though he's moved on and got his own channel now, he moved on from the whole bitboy crypto name or whatever. But I believe this whole thing is still affecting him, and I believe he hasn't got over everything what happened with him and his I guess his former business partners or those other guys who used to work with over at the channel or whatever. I believe, but I believe that that affected him a lot. But there's also allegations of substance abuse or whatever. But I'm not gonna really go too much. But there's, we don't know what. Well, he did admit that he cheated on his wife or whatever. He's already admitted that. There was a video about that. But the whole thing with substance abuse, I'll just say that's allegedly because at the end of the day, we don't know him personally. But I'm quite sure there's people out there, who quite sure there's people out there who actually know him personally. But yeah. Um, but anyways, that's what I have to say for that one.
The fact is that I'm going to get treatment for ADHD because I definitely have it, and that became very apparent over this weekend. And so, I don't know what I'll be prescribed for that, but I've really realized like there's a lot of stuff about myself that I really do need to change. And one of those things is instead of me just running off the hip all the freaking time, like I need some help with my attention. I need some help with it. And I think that going forward now with the metaphorical handcuffs placed on me, I can't talk about this, which means that after today, when you see me on the next.
Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. He said that he has ADHD, so he's gonna go to the go get treatment. I got respect for Ben for saying that. No, he know that he has a disability right there. A lot of us has ADHD. All I know, I probably could have had ADHD. I'm not out because me personally, I was never really diagnosed with it, but I probably could have had ADHD. You know what I mean? Because I remember when I was young in school, I could never pay attention. I could never pay attention in school. This was way back when I was in elementary school. I couldn't pay attention, and I was deemed having a learning disability. And I'm a be honest with you and tell you, hey, when I was actually me personally, I was actually put in special education a couple of times. But now, but don't let that. It doesn't mean that you're dumb or whatever, that you was in special education. You just needed extra help, with your schoolwork, But now I just completed my associate's degree in information technology, with I got my associates in applied science and information technology. And this is someone who, when I was in elementary school a couple of times, was put in special education. So yeah, so being in special education when you were young doesn't really mean too much. Now I just completed my associate's degree and possibly in the future probably go for my bachelor's degree in the future whenever I choose to. But yeah, but somebody having ADHD or learning disability, it just means you need extra one-on-one help because like I said, me personally, when I was in it was just hard for me to prosper in big class settings, but yeah, that's what happens sometimes.
The next, when I come back and we'll talk about what that looks like next week, it'll just be next week. I'm going to take some days. Okay. And it, once again, it actually doesn't have that much to do with what occurred last night. It has more to do with something else that occurred yesterday that everybody knows about. It's not a secret what happened yesterday, and it had nothing to do with me. I didn't, I once again, maybe you can read between the lines, but I can't really say what I'm talking about here. But I'm trying to loosely reference it. Maybe some of you guys pick up what I'm putting down. Maybe some don't. But going forward, I'm going to be completely focused on crypto because I can't talk about this stuff anymore, guys. I can't talk about it. It's going to help to refocus me. I'm going to get some treatment because, guys, I have PTSD. I don't really know how to explain to you guys what they've done to me. I really don't. I really don't know how to explain what these people have really done to me. I can't stress it to you enough. I can't make you walk.
He just admitted right there he has PTSD. He just admitted it right there, with the PTSD. So, hey, that says it right there. I knew there had to be something going on. He already made it about the ADHD, which is not bad. A lot of us, like I said, a lot of people have ADHD, but PSD, that's a little bit more serious. People that have PTSD, whatever, a lot of people that was in the military that actually, like especially people who fought in combat, or people who's been through some type of like, trauma in their life, they're gonna have PTSD. So he must have had some type of trauma in his life. There's a lot of points in our life where we could have some type of trauma that can cause us to have PTSD. Me personally, I don't think I have PTSD. If I did, I would have known. But I don't think I do. But we all went through, like, at some point we went through something in our life. But some people, when they go through some, it depends how harsh it was. But yeah, there is people out there with PTSD. I think this probably explains it all. What you're going through. This whole thing would happen, with the channel where he was working with his coworkers and business partners. It all must have came down crashing, and then you mix that with a little bit of alcohol. I'm not going to mention nothing about no drugs because that could be allegedly. I don't know. Me personally, I don't know nothing about that, so I ain't gonna say about that. But alcohol, even that, I don't know. That's just alleged. Matter of fact, the whole substance thing, I'm gonna just leave that out of there. But yeah, the PTSD, and like I said, that could um, cause like stuff, like having fallen outs with people. Let's say you have, having a falling out with somebody you trusted, or somebody that was close to you, and they turned on you, and you have PTSD. That can cause like a problem. That can make it worse if you have PTSD. So he's probably just constantly thinking about what happened to him. Maybe these people did do him dirty, whatever. But like I said, we're on the outside looking in. We don't know. We all don't know 100% of what really happened, what went down with the whole bitboy crypto, the Lamborghini and everything. But anyways, I'm gonna play one more clip here. Then you guys can go to his channel. You can watch the whole video right here. I'm gonna go back and watch the whole video as well. But obviously, this is a reaction video. I'm not gonna be able to play the whole 42-minute video. You know what I mean? Because YouTube got copyright stuff.
A mile in my shoes to understand what this feels like, to have everything stolen from you and to be stabbed in the back by the people that say they're your friends, and they're still actively out there putting out untruths. They're still actively out there doing it. They're still actively out there acting like I'm on drugs. When pressed, a person said, diet pills and Tren, which, guys, I have not taken Tren in a long time. Like, I don't think I've taken it this entire year, okay? Diet pills, and I took some Trenbolone last year. Ah! But the way things are worded, they're still worded, and other substances. What are the substances? What are the substances? Can you name them? Can you name one? Can you name them? And there were a couple accusations that were made about a couple other substances, which are, one is completely false, and one of them is a setup. And there's no reason for me to. I wanted to do a video. Here's what I wanted to do today. I want to come on here at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I wanted to make a video. I only got 2 hours of sleep. I didn't get home till 8 o'clock in the morning. Didn't talk to Crypto Face when I got back. I didn't go to sleep until probably 8:30 or so, and then I had to wake up at 10:30 to talk to my lawyer, and so I'm hardly on any sleep, but it's fine. I can run.
Okay, guys, that's going to be my reaction video on the Big Boy Crypto. Apparently, this is after his whole jail thing. Obviously, it looked like he's at home here. But yeah, tell me, what you think about this. Is my first reaction video. Please, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button for post notifications. And let's yeah. And thank you to my new subscribers. Just tell me, comment below what you guys think about this whole Ben situation. Like I said, we all know he has a voice in crypto, in our, everybody know about him in our community. But there's been a lot of drama going on. But anyways, tell me what you guys think, and comment below. Don't forget, if you're new here, subscribe, hit the like button. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good one.